It is. You know what the face is. That's right. Man, we having an interesting conversation here. We're chilling in Kigali Rwanda at Kigali Heights. Check it out. Look at the beautiful wife. Look at the beautiful wife. Yeah. We got
Peace
Ayla.
family, how you doing?
Yeah, we got Ayla in the building. Yeah. And we got some special guests here, family. Special guests from Texas, right? Yeah. That's right. Yeah, y'all can introduce yourselves. Yeah.
My name is Tasha.
I'm Louis.
Right.
Well, it's so good to meet y'all. Yeah, so how long have y'all been out here in Kigali?
Almost 2 weeks. Almost
Okay.
2 weeks. Yes.
Okay, y'all enjoying yourselves so far? Okay. Nice.
Right.
Yeah.
And what part of Texas?
Houston.
Houston. All right. So shout out to Houston. All right, H-Town.
Yeah.
Okay, H-Town. And well, it's just a pleasure to have you guys here with us today. It's been a really wonderful afternoon chopping it up. So first question, what made you guys decide to come to Kigali, Rwanda?
The peace. Let me say that. The peace. Peace that surpasses all understanding. And what I mean by that is right now with so many things going on in the world, we were looking for that peace, that ability to buy, to own, to love, to grow, to have something to pass on to our children. And that was very important to us. So, I mean, it wasn't really a hard decision at all. We were really a home away from home. So, thankful to be here.
Well, mainly we were looking for a reconnection with the continent. We've been away from this continent for so long, and I felt like it was in our best interest to come back and familiarize ourselves with what's here, the people here, learn how to love each other again. That's basically it.
Nice. So, it's a lot of countries here in Africa. Why Rwanda?
For us, I feel that the diaspora actually needed to be slowly bridged into coming back to the continent. And with the infrastructure here, the people, the ability to start businesses, to grow, to move forward was important. The underdevelopment of some countries can be a little bit much for some people. So we wanted to kind of be able to ease back into the continent versus, just have that crash landing and, you just have to start from the beginning.
You have to speak up. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're gonna try to speak up a little bit so y'all can hear us, family. Yeah. So, did y'all hear the last question? Or answer? Yeah. So I asked. I'm gonna ask again.
Okay.
All right. So, out of all the countries in Africa, why Rwanda?
We just we love the infrastructure. We love the people. We love the fact that it's not too far off from what we're used to, but it's not what we're used to.
Okay.
It's a more positive vibe. Very good people. The ability to do business and build is important. So that was really important to us.
All right.
Well, at first, the infrastructure here is definitely easier to adjust to. The ability to start businesses is easier than some other countries on the continent, which was important to us. Being able to buy land, build a home, being welcomed by the people here, the president and how he has brought his people back together after the genocide was an outstanding thing that we admired the most. We wanted to come here and be a part of that and grow with the country as it advances through the years. So that's mainly why we're here. We're looking forward to that.
All right. So how has it been settling in? I know you've just been here for 2 weeks. How has it been settling in? Maybe give me one thing that you found, I guess, different from where you're coming from in state? Something you found is different, but that you like.
Different.
Different, but you like it.
Well, for me, it was easy. Very easy.
Settling in?
Yeah, it was pretty easy settling in. The people were friendly. You negotiate a little bit as far as the prices of some of the things that you need, but it's overall pretty easy. The food is amazing. It's fresher. Everybody's willing to negotiate when it comes to your food prices. For those vegans and vegetarians out there, that's important.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, for me, hey, having the ability to pay your rent and have your internet included, and have your lights included, your water included, your cable included in the price. You know what I'm saying? That is a major thing. Like, I personally have never had that type of, how can I put it? That happiness of giving it away. I was happy, like, oh, it's just the rent, that's it. There you go.
Hello.
There you go. That was an amazing thing for me. I'm sorry.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I felt like the people here are very willing to help you adjust. If you had any questions about anything, where to find groceries, produce, household goods, people will point you in the right direction, and they were willing to help. To expound on what he said about the rent, no credit check. No credit check. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. I was waiting for them to go a little bit further with asking for some background on your credit, but nobody asked anything, so I was happy with that.
Yeah. That's definitely a plus, because sometimes the credit checks can take you right out the game and try to get it.
It doesn't define you anyway. So that was good. So what is, if anything, you found difficult since you've been here and you're settling? Anything?
I wouldn't say difficult, but like she said, different. And this is it just goes for where we're living right now, where we're staying. The hot water, it's not what we would consider to be hot.
Okay.
And that's different for, I think, most Americans, Black Americans anyway. I like my hot showers. I do like that.
Okay.
So it was an adjustment for me to get used to the water. I'm still not quite there, but I'll get there.
Okay.
For me, it was maybe the hustle and bustle, the speed of the markets, how fast the actual markets move. Like, you get a price, you like that price, but then somebody else is like, I got a little bit cheaper. We're in the business of trying to save money, so it's like, I'm gonna go with this guy over here because he is cheaper, and I like that shirt he has on, that type of thing. So, but I mean, for me overall, it's been positive. It's been positive. Another thing is the what do you call it? The motorcycles. The motorcycles.
Oh yeah, the motos.
I love those.
Yeah.
I'm telling you can walk out your house in the United States, but while you waiting on your car to warm up, we are already on a motorbike. Headed into town. So I'm telling you right now.
Motorbike. You like it?
Yeah. We don't waste time.
Very convenient.
Very convenient.
Yes,
Right.
exactly. Economical.
Nice.
So, did you have a business in the States, and like what kind of business did y'all do in the States, and did y'all have to like shut it down and like leave it to come out here?
Well, I'm in the insurance business, so I wouldn't say shut it down, because I work independent, so it's not really a shut down thing as of yet. I'm still working the business, but we'll see what comes of it. We'll see.
We own the hair salon. We sold. We still run it. We have management. We have people that's taking care of everything that needs to be done. But we're out here looking for more opportunities. We're looking for the ability to help the locals here actually gain employment and maybe entrepreneurship and things like that. So I mean, the story has to continue to move. We just continue to flip. So don't. For the people that are looking, watching, I would say don't limit yourself to just that one geographic location. You know what I'm saying? Take that opportunity on moving forward and trying to build businesses elsewhere. Helping other people. You know what I'm saying? That's our purpose here, and that's what we're trying to do.
So do you guys plan on, of course, starting or opening a business here? Would it be like hair salon or something different, you think? Hair salon?
Well, we're still playing with some ideas. We haven't really come up with what we're going to do for business yet. Like we said, we've only been here about 2 weeks, and we're still trying to learn the lay of the land, see what's needed, see what we can help contribute to. So our eyes are still open.
Definitely starting a business. But like I said, we just kind of checking out the scenery, learning the different areas, learning the culture, trying to learn as much as we can before we actually make those decisions. But businesses are coming. We're just trying to get our lay of the land first. So we feel like that's important.
Yeah. Ayla has a question, family. This is a shocker. Ayla has a question. Yeah, huh?
Very confused.
Okay.
So, yeah. All right. What is your favorite place you've been since you've been in Rwanda? Like, whether it's a restaurant or a store, something, an area.
Well, I wouldn't say I have a favorite, but I did really like forgive me if I'm saying this incorrect, the Kigali market. I really enjoyed that. I will be going back. I just like the array of things that were being offered there. You can buy anything from produce, clothing, household goods. What else did we see there?
Everything.
A lot. Oh my God. So I really like that. I like the trader aspect of the place. So we will be going there.
Take me there sometime, man.
It's very busy. Very busy. A lot to see.
What's in there?
I have never been.
My favorite place may be a little different. I have a favorite 2 places actually. One of those places is the place that we are living in right now.
Oh, nice.
It's one of my favorite places. I mentioned the rent earlier. The ability to save money, to actually be able to walk a half a block and grab fresh produce, grab the things that you need. People are very helpful. It's one of my favorite places. My second favorite place is, what's the name of the place we paid the cell phone bill at?
MTN.
Them. Okay. They are my second favorite place, and I shall tell you why. Our son, we talked to our son last night, and I asked him to borrow $6. And that $6 is because my phone bill is $1.50 a week.
Oh my goodness.
So I was trying to get my my phone bill paid. You know, and I found that to be simply amazing. I plan on passing by there and hugging everybody. They probably don't know why, but I will. I get to it.
Yeah, it's gonna appreciate that.
Yeah, that's
So those are my
bill.
2
amazing, right?
favorite places.
Yes.
Those are my 2 favorite places. So if you're looking for the ability to save money, to come down here and like look at the beauty of this place, to look at the people, I mean, like, and really like get yourself established, whether you're starting a business or you're retired, hey, whatever. I'm telling you, this
It's a
is
place
the place
for you.
Yeah, it is.
This is definitely the
You can
place.
find your place here.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Giselle Moore. You asked, where is our brother and sister coming from? Does anyone know in the chat room? They're coming from Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Houston in the house.
Houston, Houston is in the building.
Yeah.
Houston's
So
definitely
what?
in the building.
So what did your family say when you were? How did they take it when you were like, you dropped this on them like, okay, we're moving to the continent of Africa? How did they take it?
Well, my family in particular, I mentioned it to them, I'm going to say, maybe about 6 months ago originally. But I think they took it as just idle conversation. I don't think they really took me seriously. Mainly because I probably didn't have a date or an actual place at the time. And that's understandable, but as time progressed, I'm going to say we finally came up with an actual time frame, maybe about 4 months ago. And even then I saw some disbelief, and I understood that. I wasn't surprised by that at all. But it was the time when we told them the tickets were bought and paid for.
Oh man.
It was like, what? Wait a minute. What do you mean? It was almost as if they had never heard it before.
Oh, goodness.
So, I mean, we didn't mean no harm. We weren't trying to leave anybody. It wasn't anything personal. We were doing what we thought was best for our own lives. And we would hope that that move that we decided to make would encourage some of our family and friends to do the same. That's pretty much my answer.
My family, they pretty cool. But it was pretty much the same situation. They didn't believe that you were going to leave until they saw bags or saw something actually happening. Everybody kind of hoped for the best. Now I think we have more people that are interested in coming because they see that we're here and they see the beauty and they see the things that we talk about. So it's not just talk. As far as my clientele was concerned, it was a different song. They were more like, "Oh, Africa, that's cool, but can you get me in Tuesday at 3?" So my family is cool. I think it was a bigger shock for my clientele because they were used to me as service. They were used to the professionalism, or whatever.
Being available.
Right, being available. So I think it was a big shock for them, and some of them are still like, "Man, when you coming back?" And it's like, I don't really want to answer that one. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's a hard answer.
Do your children plan on visiting, you think? Or any of your family members?
I think my son is showing some interest. Whether he's going to take the necessary steps to make that happen.
If you watch him.
I don't know. I'm willing to help him if he's interested. I can't make the decision for him. I think that, I've talked to him enough. We've talked to him enough about it. Whereas if this is something he wanted to do, he needs to show some initiative toward it. So we'll see.
I have two, son and daughter. My son is excited about coming. He's one of those kids that you have to find him when he get here. He's gonna find his way around. He'll have friends in a week. One of those type of kids.
How old is he?
He's 19.
Okay.
He's 19. So he's very excited. So he's getting everything squared away right now. So he can go ahead and come on down. So.
I have 3 questions for you. The first one, this is Lady Gamble. She's asking, did you visit any country on the continent prior to moving here?
No. This is the first and only country on the continent that we've been to so far.
That's amazing. That amazed me. That amazed me. That's amazing.
That's amazing. So how did it feel like when you was on the plane, like ready to land? Like, was it a certain emotion that came up?
Well, we took 2 flights. We had one connecting in Amsterdam and then the one from Amsterdam to Kigali. I think we slept the whole flight, mainly the whole way.
Okay.
Except for the last 2 hours. The last 2 hours, it was surreal. I kept saying to him, I think I said it to him about 3 times. We're really on this plane. We're almost there. Can you believe this? Can you believe this? So it was, I think it really hit us then when we were almost here.
It started to hit me in the line, headed to Kigali because of the natural hair.
Everyone.
Natural hair. The look. Everybody had that look. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, you have to actually be here to understand that look, and not disrespecting the people who do what they do, but in turn, I'm telling you the look. It's that. I'm like, okay, so this is what it is. But like I said, it was a great experience.
Another question from Teddy Blanks wants to know, did you all get one-way tickets or a round trip?
One way, brother.
Okay,
One
that's
way.
that.
One way. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Next
And
question.
so Giselle Moore, peace Giselle. Hi sis.
Yeah.
She wants to know, did you talk about staying? Are you staying permanently? Are you visiting now and coming back? Are you here?
Giselle, right?
Yeah.
Well, Giselle, we try not to count our chickens before they hatch. But that is definitely an option. See, but I didn't tell you which one was definitely an option.
Yeah.
That was definitely an option. I mean, we would love to stay. I mean, we're looking into getting everything done as far as doing that, but still, we want that option of going back and forth and visiting family and loved ones and stuff like that too. So right now, we're just playing it by ear. Just playing it by ear.
Okay. All right. Grace Smith wants to know, are there any challenges after settling in? I think you covered that, but any challenges? So run that back, sis, Grace Smith. They covered that already, the challenges, very few things. Also, they want to know, do you plan on visiting any other African countries? That's from Giselle Moore again.
I think so. When, I can't tell you, but Tanzania, I would like to go to see Tanzania. I would like to visit Ghana. And I don't know when, but while we're here at some point, we definitely want to be able to touch ground on one of those places.
That's a definite yes. That's a definite yes. We a lot of places we want to go. Like I say, you want to come and get settled in and learn as much as you can before you kind of jump around. It's kind of like I mean, but let me say that. Yeah, definitely. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it there. Leave it there. Yeah.
Oh wow. So Faith Imani wants to know. So being on the continent, what businesses do you see or ideas you can see someone hitting the ground running with? So far, what you've seen, kind of businesses.
Hitting the ground running. I don't know about running.
Maybe some needs.
One thing I didn't see a lot of, and it may just be per area, I don't see ice.
How about that?
I don't see any ice. I mean, you can get a refrigerated water or something like that, but actual ice cubes in the glass
like in
and
the
you'll
bag.
drink cold. Yeah, and order bag ice.
I don't see that either. You might be giving up a business here.
Yeah, not in the store.
Right.
Right, not even
In the restaurants.
restaurant.
You're right.
Yeah.
Restaurants you can get it, but like at stores,
Exactly.
yeah, that's right.
So
Like, where is that?
go ahead and scratch that idea because we stole that one. Honestly, if you want to hit the ground running, consulting is big. They could actually use that. They have barbershops and salons and small businesses and things like that, but people that can actually come in and help them market. Web designers.
Yeah.
They are definitely needed.
Yeah.
There's so many different areas. Let me see, horticulture. Like I said, the restaurant businesses, like I said, the barbershop salons, the small stores. If you have seasoning, some Tony Satchery and Slap Your Mama would be amazing. I just kind of want to let you know that, just in case. But yeah, I mean, if you're into, building a product, if you have a product, you're trying to brand that product, you don't want to be in the saturation of the United States. I mean, coming down here and introducing that product would do wonders.
Yeah.
Let me see what else. Fashion. Fashion, man. I'm gonna tell you, you have some of the best seamstresses that I have seen.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you, you bring those ideas, you bring those sketch pads, you bring whatever you have. That stuff that you wrote down 3 or 4 years ago is still relevant right now.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
You can bring that stuff into fruition instead of letting that time pass you by. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
There may not be a lot of
excellent.
time left out there.
Giselle Moore says it's very funny. You need to start a comedy show.
Yeah, right.
The comedy show.
And what's crazy, like this is how we are all the time.
Yeah, you talk. I can tell.
Yeah, we
Wonderful, wonderful.
Cool, man.
Another question from Charlotte Cloud. What was your major influence in choosing East Africa for your first destination?
Paul Kagame.
Nice.
Woo, that's a good one.
I'm
Who's
gonna tell you
excellent?
why. We talked about this a little while ago, but it's an old saying: you can't protect what you can't control. And I don't want to control anyone, but I do want you to listen to me to the point of actually having some sort of influence that protects you and in turn protects myself. And I feel like that's what he's done with this country. This country respects and listens to him, and in turn, they reap the benefits of that, you know what I'm saying, of having that peace, of having that serenity and things like that. And I think that this country represents African Americans, especially because we've been through so many things too. We've been through slavery, we've been through our own level of genocide. And I feel like it's almost like a coming home type thing. You know what I'm saying? Because you're coming to a people that recognize you, that see you and know the things you've been through. So it's a mutual respect.
Yeah.
Even though in some cases we speak different languages.
Yeah.
So I feel like that was this is the first place that I wanted to actually visit.
That's the truth, man. There definitely is a mutual respect with us and our Rwandan brothers and sisters. It definitely is, man. We actually have family here, you know, not blood, but like family.
Family, you can choose.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you choose your family. It's not always. How to say all skin folk ain't kin folk. That's so you have some family that you just sometimes you like, whoa, you know. But oh yeah, shout out to Rick Hill for the super chat. Thank you, my brother.
Is
Thank you so much.
Is Rick Hill? Are you the jelly to Mama One Africa's peanut butter?
Peanut butter. Is that him?
I think it is.
Is that you, Rick? Is that you, Rick? Mama, Amica's asked about you.
Oh, no,
I'm just kidding. She gonna get me. She gonna get me.
Shout out to Mama One Africa, too.
Yeah, love you, Mama Africa.
Yeah.
Mama One Africa. Sorry, she gonna get me. Mama One.
Yeah, don't say
Africa.
it wrong. Yeah,
that's right. AKA Mama Imacus.
Yes.
All right, Mama One Africa.
Yeah.
And another question we have is Giselle Moore. She is full of questions today. We love you though. What has been your favorite restaurant in Rwanda so far? Have you been to many places?
No, we haven't been to many places. I like this one. This is called Writer's Lounge.
Nice.
The food was pretty good. I like this one. But we haven't been to many places so far.
For me, I have to say it was I can't think of the name of it.
I think it's called Preet.
Preet.
Is it the Indian restaurant?
Yes. It was a small Indian restaurant called Preet. I mean, 10 steps you could walk right by it. It was a really, really small place, but the food was delicious. The food was really delicious. And again, that was it. They got my number one.
Nice.
I was making sure Giselle didn't have another question. But anyway, so what? You have a question here? This is interesting. I love this.
Yeah, this is interesting, man.
Do you see yourself? I mean, going back maybe to visit family in the States. You know.
I mean, my parents are there. My son is there. Still there so far. But yeah, I will go back and visit. It depends on the climate there, what's going on, you know, which would allow me to go back freely. But we'll see.
I really don't want to visit. I honestly prefer everybody to be here, so we don't have to visit. I mean, for me, that is as truthful as I can possibly be. I'm telling you, honestly, I would prefer everyone that I know and love to be here, so I wouldn't have to visit. I mean, it's horrible. It sounds horrible, but it's really not. It's really not. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question. So, what was that thing that happened in the States that made y'all say, look, we got to move to Africa?
I think it was the whole the whole climate in general, from how things are being handled with the pandemic, just things that I really don't want to put out there, but I just think us as a people being in America for years, it's just been something that we need to start considering ourselves, looking for other alternatives than just living in America. So I think it wasn't any one thing in particular. It was a combination of things throughout the years as I was growing up, the things that I experienced, family relations, how we connect with each other or disconnect with each other based on how things that certain things, that topics are sensitive, and I don't want to put a lot of negativity out there. But we all know, if we're black and we're born and raised in America, we all know what that is. You know what I mean? So I don't think I really have to name any one particular thing because it's so many. You know.
Well, I'm gonna name a few.
By the way, Lady Gamble said you are brutally honest.
Yeah.
I love it.
But it's crazy. But look, racism,
Yes.
placism, all these other isms.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let me tell you something. As a people, if we were something other than, we would own Fortune 500 companies. But I feel like a way is found to indirectly or directly in some cases criminalize who we are and what we know.
Yeah.
I feel like it's saturated. It's hard to move forward trying to explain who you are in your situation to somebody who will never understand.
Yeah.
I mean, so whew, I can go on all day.
Hey,
Honestly.
Look Here, what's the name of the person? Look Here said that they don't blame you. They said you don't even want to visit. They don't even blame you. And they also, same person said, you said a mouthful without saying a lot. We understand you, sis. There's another question. How do you like the weather? This is from Giselle. Giselle, it's all in fun, darling. I love you. Don't worry. I was just teasing about you asking questions. Don't worry. Keep them coming. So she wants to know how you like the weather here.
The climate, the temperature has been actually perfect.
Yeah.
It's never been too hot, never been too cold.
Yeah. Right now it's like 75 degrees. But anyway, just go ahead.
But you know, it's either sunny or cloudy or partly sunny or partly cloudy,
Yeah.
however you look at it. But the temperature-wise, it's never been too cold or too hot, so I'm loving it. I'm hoping that this is normal, because I can definitely get used to it.
Right. I feel like the temperature is black.
Yeah.
It's, and what I mean by that is it's warm, but it's cool when it needs to be.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's never too much. It's never an extreme of either side. You know, I mean, you'll normally get your 75 degrees to 80 degrees somewhere in that neighborhood. So yeah, I think the temperature here has been very black.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Oh man, hilarious. You guys are great. Safari Leon wants to know, how do you feel about eating mostly organic food?
I mean, it's a blessing. I will never take anything away from it. I welcome it. That's all I would prefer. But you can definitely tell the difference in the food from America and the food from here.
Okay.
Your system, child, you know where it's gonna take you. You know where it's gonna take you. We clean you right on out.
Right. Eating organic foods, I mean, the food here is amazing. The food itself.
Texture is different, the taste is different.
Right. I mean, like, I feel better. You know, it's not one of those get out of bed slow type things. It's one of those, you know, you just pop out. It's like, hey, what's going on? You know, and I think the food has a lot to do with that. I think the people have a lot to do with that. You know what I'm saying? The energy, that transfer of energy is real. But some Tony Satchery, slap your mama would still.
Yeah.
Be great. You know, but I do enjoy the food. I enjoy the organic food. Yeah.
Good. Harmony Clark wants to know, do the locals, you think, see you as easy money?
I don't want to believe that, but I have gotten the feeling that they think that we have more than what we actually have, or they just assume that we have a lot, and because of what they assume that we can just freely give it. I think so. I think that's what they think. So how I handle it, I can only do as much as I can. You know, we came here with some plans in mind that we have our reserve for. We don't really have a whole lot to hand out. We don't mind helping people, but we don't really have. We can't just take everything that we put to the side and just hand it over. We really can't. And that's just not to be negative or anything. It's just the fact of the matter. You know.
I wouldn't necessarily say they see us as money. I would say the the hustle is real, the business is real. The business is real. You know, you'll have people that will, you know, they'll try to get an extra little dollar out of you for this item or that item. You know what I mean? But we are honestly too clever cats to be fooled by kittens, you know, in that aspect. We know the game, we know how things go. I mean, and that's the thing. So you have they say fair exchange is never robbery. You know what you're willing to pay. You know what this item costs. I mean, so
You know if you need the item.
right.
Yeah.
So it's not really a situation of, you know, going back and forth. It's more of like, nah, I don't want to pay that. Thanks. You know, thank you anyway. And you know, hey, and everybody still smiles and walk away. You know, it's not really like a bad thing. So.
I agree, Giselle. We're gonna have to book him for stand up at the restaurant. We do have a stage, by the way. So we're gonna have to be on stage a couple of nights. So Charlotte Cloud wants to know, does a gentleman find, okay, so Charlotte, both of them are hair specialists. So they said, does a gentleman find that Kigali would be a great place to start a hair salon based on his specialty in hair services? Now, both of them actually, I think you mentioned insurance, but they don't know she's also a stylist. So what do you guys think based on your specialty? Do you think it would be an easy place to start a hair salon here if somebody chose to do that?
Well, I think that it can be started here. I think our services are definitely needed. We possess a different gift. I'm not going to say it's better or worse. It's just different. And people coming from the diaspora are used to a certain way of hairstyling or a certain way of looking sometimes, and they're accustomed to that. So we could bring something different in that aspect to the table here if people are looking for a different type of service.
I personally believe that it's very beneficial. Hairstyling, barbering, very beneficial here, but they really need schools. They need the sanitation practices, hair schools, barber colleges, hair shows. You have people that are talented here, but the problem is finding a way to hook the local talent up with the people who need that talent. That's a really big issue. So barbershops and salons will be profitable here, will do great here, but actually helping move the country forward when it comes to teaching and sanitation and those type of things is just as important. So I mean, you know, you can come and open up a school.
Nice. Speaking of hair, I need a cut, man. Sometimes my beard is getting a little unsatisfactory, so yeah, I'm gonna have to see what the deal is.
If I can't do it, it can't be done.
Right?
You're a professional. All right. So Morgan Smith wants to know, do you feel like a foreigner in Rwanda or welcomed by the everyday people or the locals?
I don't feel like a foreigner. Everyone has been very helpful. I don't feel like anyone's made us feel like we don't belong. So it's been very comfortable and easy to start to adjust. But we've been welcomed pretty well. Okay. No problem.
Well, how that song go? Where he laid his hat was his home. I feel right at home, honestly. I don't feel like a foreigner. I mean, it's amazing to see so many textures of black and brown, but so many languages all at the same time. Nobody never gave me that feeling of you're a foreigner or I don't belong. You know, and that was very important. You know what I'm saying? So no, I feel right at home actually.
Thank you to the Brett Miller Angel for the super chat, and I'm gonna read your comment. This guy, he needs to open a comedy. He's very talented. That he will success. Yeah. That was verbatim.
All right, my sister Giselle wants to know, if you could do anything in Rwanda, what would it be?
Oh.
Your question.
Yeah, you just asked us that.
Yeah, he asked us that. Hey, you just asked us that, Giselle.
Yeah.
If I can do anything in Rwanda, what would it be? My degree is in horticulture, the study of plants. I would set up hydroponic gardens. I would set up systems for people to be able to feed themselves within, in their homes, hydroponic systems. I would build them myself and try and teach our culture the importance of self-sustainability, the importance of being able to feed yourself, being able to take care of yourself. Sometimes it don't really matter what happens outside of you and the things that you can't control. But if you can take care of yourself, then I mean that's worth its weight in gold. So I mean I would actually focus on like actually growing food and things like that.
Me, my passion is hair. I've been doing hair since I was 12 years old.
Wow.
I love the study of hair. I love everything about it. I love to teach it. I would probably open a school or a hair salon or a teaching salon where I taught my employees different techniques and things like that. That's just my passion. I love this since I was 12.
Right. While we're on you right now, J5 wants to know, have you looked into the insurance industry here?
Briefly, I didn't really find a whole lot when it came to the health side. I do believe, correct me if I'm wrong anyone, that the government provides a lot of the health insurance for the population here. So I have not really dove too deep into the health side, but I do think they are expounding on like property insurance and stuff like that. But to answer your question, I haven't done enough research to know how far I can go with that here.
Right. Teddy Blanks wants to know, are you all planning on buying a house or buying land and building a home?
I'm open for all of it.
All right.
All of it, right. I mean, we can buy land, we can build. We found something that was already up and it fits what we're looking for, we'll buy. So we'll see.
Don't really matter. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. I mean, making it here to me was worth its weight in gold. I don't really care right now. We'll take it all. We'll take it all. I mean, and that's the attitude. That should be the attitude of a lot of us, especially coming in. I mean, you'll come here with the idea of, hey, I'm going to build a house, but then I'm going to take the infrastructure here is amazing. The houses that are already up are amazing. So, I mean, you would, in some cases, do yourself a disservice by looking to build when your dream home is already here. It's high in the mountains already. You looking down over, you know what I'm saying, like so much like some rolling hills and those type of things. So, I mean, it's kind of hard to call it, you know what I'm saying? So, just come with an open mind when it comes to that, you know what I'm saying? If you have your heart set on land, fine, knock yourself out. But I will leave that option open.
Right. Another question from Giselle. She wants to know, did you guys have any issues when you purchased the one-way ticket? Did you have to show at any airport that you had a return flight? Okay.
No, we did not. No one asked about it.
Right.
Our one-way ticket got us here. Nobody said a word about anything else.
I tell you, we were adamant on getting out of there. So, I mean, it would have been some slow singing and flower bringing if them people didn't let us out. But no, we didn't have any issues. We didn't have any issues. So everything was cool.
So, like, what was the procedure from coming here from America to come here? Like, what was the COVID procedures?
The procedures were, what was it? Grab your tickets. Let me see. You had to take your test like what, 72 hours?
No. It was 120 hours before your departure flight. So you just had to make sure you had a PRC or PCR, I don't know which way it goes, test prior to your departure. So you have to make sure you time that correctly, because if you 1 hour off, it won't accept the test. So you got to make sure you time it to your departure time in order to even just get on the plane and leave. And then once you arrive here in Kigali, they will have you take another test at the airport. So a designated hotel that the government has designated of your choice based on the list that they provided for you. You would stay there 24 hours while you wait your results. And then if you, of course, are negative, you're free to go. If you are positive, then you would, I guess, stay or go to some other place while you wait out, until you get a test that's negative.
Right. And people were talking about the timing. When we arrived here, the tests were actually really fast. They tested you at the airport, book your hotel in advance. Got to the hotel. We got to the hotel about what, 8:30 that night? About 8:30?
Yeah,
about 8:30. We got our results back like in an email like around 4 in the morning.
Yeah, so So it didn't even take 24 hours, I don't think.
Nah,
Yeah, it went pretty quick.
not long at all. So
Rick Hill said if when you do my hair, please no man weave.
No, that's not allowed.
Yeah, no, I don't want that anyway. Yeah. I'm cool.
Motherland Prodigy wants to know, when you take a deep breath, how does the air feel to your soul?
Oh my God. It's refreshing. It's cleaner. It's lighter. There's a heaviness about. I guess you don't realize it until you come out of America and you hear. You don't really realize the difference in the air weight. It could be the elevation. I'm not sure, but it was very, very clean.
Okay.
Yeah, and refreshing. Yeah.
right, different taste to the air. It does actually taste cleaner. I mean, I'm gonna tell you. See, people think it's a game. I'm telling you, if you're from New York and places like that, you taste that stuff in the air.
You do.
No, but honestly, like it's cleaner. I don't know. I feel lighter. I mean, I look it on this camera, but I feel lighter. I just feel great, man. It's easy to breathe, no sniffling, sneezing, coughing. Sound like a commercial. Like, none of that stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's great. It's really great.
Yeah, I'm still up. So
Getting a lot of questions here, fam.
that's good.
Yeah.
Harmony Clark, have you adopted the African system of having a maid and a watchman at your home?
No. I'm used to cooking and cleaning and doing all that myself. I'm not gonna say I would never will, but right now I think I'm comfortable with just we have a 1-bedroom apartment. Like who needs to come in there and clean it up?
Most apartments have the watchman security there anyway.
Exactly.
Security's already
I mean the security's there, but I'm cooking and cleaning myself.
Right. I cook too, so don't just think she just go out and cook. Yeah, I get it on too. I get it on. But I mean, honestly, we didn't really feel it necessary. We didn't deem it necessary. We kind of wanted to take the transition of easing into things. We didn't want to come from, scratching for everything we had in the United States to come in here with a maid and a butler and all of that other stuff. I mean, it just really wasn't important for us to have that, especially right now.
Yeah. So Frederick Kigali, I'm going to answer this one. He was like, he's a new subscriber. Thank you for your support and for joining the channel. And he wants to know how you guys doing. We're great. Moraho. And what do we say to that?
Moraho.
He said Moraho. Moraho. So Moraho.
Golly.
I know.
The emphasis.
I don't know what's going on, family. But,
Anyway,
yeah.
all right. So anyway, he wants to know Rwanda needs more diversity in food cuisines, pit roasts. I guess that's what he means, etc. Is there any way African Americans can help diversify the food market? Well, with the opening of our restaurant, we're trying to do just that. Just from doing our research and studies, we found that there are no soul food restaurants here. Soul food is something that comes from our
soul.
people. That's right, from the soul. It's from our people, and it's a certain types of dishes and the way we cook those dishes, and from usually the southern regions of the U.S., but it branches out. There are people who travel throughout the United States, and we take that culture with us. So soul food is a big thing. So to us, so we're gonna try to kind of mix that in with a little veggie, vegan, and also a little local cuisine as well. So we're definitely trying to do that with the restaurant. Yeah.
Definitely.
Absolutely. Okay, someone asked how long have you been here? That was at the beginning, so they've been here for 2 weeks. So that was from the Brock. Any other questions? Can you ask how much is the rent? So someone wants to, I don't know if you want to answer that. That's kind of personal. People don't really like to give out too much.
I can answer that.
You can answer?
I can answer it not in numbers. Cheaper than what you paying now. That's all it is to it. I'm gonna tell you, look, cheaper than what you paying now.
What else we got? Did you face any challenges, Lady Gamble? Did you face any challenges when leaving the States and coming to the continent? in transition facing challenges?
No, it was pretty smooth. No challenges at all.
Okay. Anything else we missed? I'm just trying to make sure. Yeah, these are good questions, guys. Is there a water shortage? That's from Faith and Money. Is there a water shortage?
Well, where we're staying, we haven't experienced any water shortage. When we first got here, we stayed the first week in a hotel. The water cut off I think twice, but not for long. Stopped maybe 10 minutes, and it came right back on. But shortage, no.
Yeah. Like where we live, we have a, it's probably depending on where you are too, but we have a house that we rent. We have a huge water tank, so we've never, and a pump, you know, so we've never had that problem.
We also have the heater.
We have a heater, yeah.
We have the water heater.
We have water heaters in our bathrooms. So the water heater's connected to the water line or whatever.
Yeah,
So, I mean, it's
control
hot.
the heat.
I'm talking hot,
It gets
like
real hot.
scorching. You gotta be
It's too
careful,
hot,
yeah. So you can have maybe your landlord to invest in that and maybe install one for you. They have those. Yeah, they put them in all the
It's an adjustment.
we have a water tank.
Yeah.
Our water tank. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I
We're
think
going to
that's
wrap
about
it
it.
up because this is about to die.
Yeah. So those of you who missed the beginning, run it back. You know, we thank you guys for tuning in. We thank Tasha
Yes.
and Louis for being with us today. Man, awesome. Awesome.
Is there any last comments or anything that you would like to say?
I got something.
Yeah.
America. No, I'm just saying, stop. No, honestly, if you get the opportunity, honestly, like, man, come check this place out. Come visit. Let go of some of those excuses. Let go of some of those hang-ups. I'm telling you, you owe it to yourself to come out and just come see the beauty of this place. Even if it's not right now, if it's not for right now, still look into your future. You know, you can never go wrong looking into your future, checking on your future. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, come and check this place out. I mean, you won't be disappointed.
That's true.
Yeah. We had one more question. One more question. We're going to take one more question and then one more thing they want you to do. They want the weather. And we saw that earlier. Giselle wanted the weather. Angie Silvers, how quickly were you able to find your apartment from when you arrived? Do you have any suggestions?
Well, we went with Jackson.
Okay.
He helped us find our place.
Shout out to Jackson.
He helped us find our place, and he found us a place in one day. First day we went out, we found our place.
A couple of hours.
Yeah.
It was like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Something like that. It was real long and hard. You know, we went through so much. You know. But in 2 hours, we found it. You know, and it was a blessing.
It was.
It really was.
Jackson's a good guy.
Yes, he was really good. He helped us out a lot.
Shout out to Jackson. So, shout out to Jackson Uwe if you're watching. Thank you so much for helping them and taking care of them. But now we're going to get the weather from the weatherman.
Like it's, yeah. All right, family. Yeah, so today it's like 75 degrees, maybe 76. Y'all always laughing when I'm doing this, man.
I'm usually so.
All right. The humidity's at like 62%. Yeah, 62, 63%. The dew point is like 62 degrees. Yeah. We got winds coming from the north going to the south about 6 miles an hour. Also, it's like a 60% chance of rain. It could rain soon, family. Yeah, but that's your weather report for today. Thank you.
And that's your weather report from the weatherman. On channel Unapologetic Nomads.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is he trying to get, or who's getting the thing? All right.
That was for you, Ayla. That was for you.
Oh.
Say something.
Oh, he
I
was
was
trying
gonna
to.
hold it.
Oh, do you have a question?
I can say something.
You good?
Yeah. It's on you, yeah.
And adding on to that, the food for today is chicken. Fried. Some good sides.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the food to go with the weather here. It's chicken.
That's right. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, or fish. Because them fish nuggets you had was good,
That's right. And I
man.
had some coconut. Coconut. Coconut fish.
Let's do that.
gosh. Oh, man. Yeah.
One last word.
But yeah,
Look, we about to hang it up, family. I think Ayla, you want to say something?
Hello, everyone. Mela, very good.
Okay. Good?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just
Yeah.
chilling.
Thank
Okay.
you guys for inviting us to.
Oh, yeah. Thank
It's been a
you.
pleasure.
Happy to
Yeah.
meet with you guys.
Yeah.
This won't be the last time, of course. Too.
No, it ain't.
Yeah. They
It ain't.
crack it up. This is cold.
Yeah. But yeah, family, we out. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. All the mods, all the members. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Yes.
And all the subscribers. And we the unapologetic. Nomads. And we unapologetic, man.
Nomadic.
Yeah. All right, let me see how to cut this off. I should have did this before I did the outro. All right, hold on. I think it's like this.